everybody, and welcome back to Jason Ricci's Harmonica YouTube Super Ferret channel. Subscribe today for over 800 free harmonica lessons and a new one every single Friday. Leave a comment, like, all that jazz. Today, grab your C harmonica. I got a fancy Golden Melody, old school OG from Blue Moon Harmonicas. It's Tom Halchak. And we're going to be learning Rainin' in My Heart, the Louisiana Swamp Blues classic from the great Slim Harpo. Couldn't find a backing track, guys. Quist, MCCD Sessions, my people at Butternote Music, Petty Music, all of these great backing track channels. If you're watching, where's our Slim Harpo backing track? That'd be a good one for y'all. We're going to be doing a little tongue blocking today on the octaves. You don't have to. You can learn. I'm going to give you both ways, but here we go. This is the tune, the whole thing, start to finish, and then we're going to break it down one section at a time. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the whole thing. Here we go. Breakdown. All right, so there's only 4 sections to this number. 4 riffs, that is, 4 licks, and then all of a sudden you got the whole thing. Okay, but it's simple, but it's not necessarily easy. We'll go over some of the subtleties that make it so pretty and some of the little things that you can add to it. Some of the stuff that Slim Harpo does is just so characteristic of him, and you can put that flavor on there later, or you can stamp it with your own flavor, either way. Section 1, or lick 1, starts with a 3/6 octave blow split. So that would be a 6 blow or a 3/6 octave blow split. Then it goes down to a 1/4 draw split. Now this part's a little tricky. He slides up from the 3 half-step bend, maybe even the 3 double bend, to a pure 3 draw. Then he slides back down to that double bend, to the 2 draw, and then the 4 blow. And that's section 1. Okay, now that you have practiced that to perfection, here is lick number 2. There's a couple different ways to do this one. I don't think there's a right answer. It's all the same notes, it's just different ways of playing them. By the way, they call a note that happens 2 different ways on an instrument enharmonic. For example, if you bend into it, or if you blow into it, or if you overblow into it, or whatever, that's called enharmonic. I learned that word from Brendan Power. Okay, so the second section's almost the same as the first, except easier. So we're going to do that 3/6 blow split again, down to that 1/4 draw. You don't have to. You could just lip purse this. But if you want that Slim Harpo, Louisiana kind of accordion sound, you're going to want the tongue block. Check out my videos linked below for tongue blocking octaves. If you haven't done that, you could do that after you learn this. This would be a great one to learn it for. So anyway, 3/6 blow split to 1/4 draw split. And then I'm just going to slide down to the 1 draw, go up to the 2 blow, 3 blow, and then 2 draw. That's one way to do it. Or I could go just 1 draw, 2 blow, 2 draw. And I could even put a little extra flair on there. Right, a little vibrato. Or I could just do a double 3 blow. And put that nervous vibrato on there. Like that. Either way, that's section 2, lick number 2, riff number 2, whatever you want to call it. Next. 3/4 of the way done. This one's pretty easy too. It's got a little bend in it. We're going to hit 2 draw twice. Go down to the double bend on 2, back up to the 2 draw, and then 3 double bend. be a little tricky to hit that double bend at first. You might sound like this a couple of times. Or... right, you'll figure it out. I like to put that little Howard Levy vibrato, that little jaw vibrato. Check my videos on different types of vibrato. Just like that. That's lick number 3. Here's the last section. We're almost done. Okay, lick number 4. We're going to scoop under the 3 draw. You don't have to. It just adds a little flavor. Up to the 4 draw. Back to the 3 draw. Down to the 1 draw. Up to the 2 blow. 2 draw twice, right? Or you can use the enharmonic, our new word, and use the 3 blow instead, however you see fit. Here's how it sounds. So I'm tongue blocking all of that. Okay, but I could just lip purse it, right? And I'm putting a little flair on there. I'm not sure if Slim Harpo does. By flair, I mean a little double stop. Like that, right? But you could... Sounds a little bit Ned Flanders, but... Right there, I use the 3 blow, but I like that little scoop. And I'm scooping on the second one, too. Right? By scooping, I mean sliding up under that 3 double bend. Or that 3 bend, right? It's not even a double. It's just a, I don't even think of it as a half step or a whole step, just a slide. It's a very American vocal thing. Wah, wah, da, wah, ba, ba, do, dum. That's a double 3 blow. Anyway, all the same, however you do it. Beautiful. Whole thing, let's do it one more time. This is another classic example of an 8-bar blues. I do have an 8-bar blues lesson available on my Patreon channel. I will make one available someday here on YouTube. Someday shortly, maybe we'll do that another week. Anyway, it's an 8-bar blues as opposed to a 12-bar blues. It doesn't exactly follow a 1-4-5 format. It is a 1-4-5. It just doesn't go in the traditional 12-bar order. Enough talk. Here's the whole number. Maybe after a lot of pausing and working and messing up your 3 double bend, maybe you'll even be able to play along with me now or sometime soon. Be patient and kind to yourself. That 3 double bend is tricky. The tongue blocking stuff can be tricky. You can get too much spit in your harmonicas and all kinds of jazz. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, for those of you that got all the arpeggios down, and this is just a little head, this is the advanced section of the video. This is how you can play with the number, solo over these changes. So the first chord is a 1, and then the next, and then it goes to a quick 4, and then it goes back to the 1, and then to the 5, and then to the 1. So I could do this like around the melody at first. Stay tuned for them credits. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Jason Ricci's YouTube channel. 16 years of incredible YouTube harmonica related content. That's right, 16 years. At this point, over 500 free instructional videos. If you're interested in what kind of harmonicas I play, microphones, amplifiers, pedals, any harmonica related products, please check out my sponsors. These sponsors, in one way or another, also help keep these videos going. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Blue Moon Harmonicas, bringing you the best in custom harmonicas. We got custom cover plates, custom combs, you can get your name put on it, just like me. Reed work, refurbished pre-war Marine bands. Look at that, they put the little brace there, no more crushing the covers. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, very best in pedals, microphones, almost anything you need for your amplified harmonica need. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, right here out of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. We got you. Harp gear, amplifiers. They got big ones, they got small ones. You know what they sound like? They sound like the best tube amps on the market. Harp gear amplifiers out of Ocala, Florida. Pedal pad, pedal boards. Incredible custom pedal boards built to last, made by two brothers who really care. Hohner Harmonicas. A Mooncat loves the Hohner Harmonica. I like the Marine band. I get Tom to put the little special 20 cover plates on it. He tricks them out, but they play great right out of the box. All of these sponsors are linked below in the description box. What else is linked below? Patreon. Consider becoming a Patreon patron. You'll be supporting me. You'll be supporting the cause. You'll be keeping these videos free for everybody. And you'll get a lot of extra content over at Patreon. You'll get vlogs, occasionally some extra lessons, some posts that you might not see on Facebook. A lot of stuff that I can't say or won't say here on YouTube is over on Patreon. I love my Patreon family. You guys are the best. If you're not into the monthly subscription, you can also give me a one-time tip at Venmo or PayPal below too. I'm a touring musician and I play all over the country, really all over the world with all kinds of different acts. Check out my website, www.mooncat.org. In all seriousness, YouTube, Patreon, my sponsors have absolutely changed my life. Subscribe below, set reminders for the videos. Don't miss any events. Every single Friday there's a free harmonica lesson and a lot more. Even if you're just subscribing, you're helping me a lot. Those of you that are joining me on Patreon, you guys are helping me to make better decisions with my career. In all sincerity, thank you so much, YouTube, for just an incredible outlet. It's a video diary. I get to look back at 16 years of these videos. Met a lot of new friends, some really fine musicians, made some great contacts in the industry, and it's all because of you. Thank you, my harmonica family.